All right, thanks, Daniel. And we'll be back with news for seniors right after we hear from Rich and his reviews. Rich.
Thank you, Craig. I got a lot to cover here, so I advise the audience looking in there, just look at your screen for phone numbers and websites, if you will. The Washington Ballet has completed a wonderful three-piece work called Bolero at the Harmon Center. They just do wonderful stuff. And on May 19 and through the 24th, they're coming up with a program called Genius. You can't go wrong with Washington Ballet. It's our own. Metro Stage. When's the last time you saw a Jewish guitar-playing comedian from Glasgow, Scotland? Well, they got him at the Metro Stage in Alexandria. They got a wonderful comedian, playwright, Paul Scott Goodman, a native Scot, but now living in New York City. This 53-year-old entertainer is just so enjoyable. I first knew about his name over a year ago, and there was at the Metro Stage. They had a beautiful show called Rooms, a rock romance, and it went on to New York too. But with his wife Miriam, they knock out shows, and but his show is called Son of a Stand-Up Comedian, and it's here through May 9. I advise you to see a very ingratiating actor, comedian, and songwriter. Film Fest DC is going to end on Sunday the 25th. I just want to remind you, they got a whole bunch. I had 80 films. And just look up filmfestdc.org or their phone number, 202-234-FILM. Olney Theater has a wonderful show called Triumph of Love. It's a lighthearted musical love story farce that you just can't get enough of. It's set in 18th century. It's a beautiful Princess Leonide, played by Patricia Hurley. She has a servant called Corinne by Andrea Endert, and they're just wonderful. There's a nice cast and a knockout band behind them. I mean, you almost want to go just to hear the music by Christopher Eustra. Wonderful show, and that'll play through May 9th also. Arena Stage has through May 30th at the Lincoln Stage, not now in Crystal City or downtown, but uptown, 12th and U. Duke Ellington's Sophisticated Ladies being staged there. You can't miss this thing or don't go anywhere. That's how good it is, with glamour girls and glitz and a throwback to the real musicals. Sophisticated Ladies. Song and dance with Maurice Hines, too. You know him. He's well known. I've seen everybody play Tevyev in Fiddler on the Roof, but Harvey Firestone, with that raspy voice of his and all, he is really terrific. I was surprised, to tell you the truth, but he's touching, wonderful, good cast. You know Fiddler on the Roof, about the milkman in Russia. Wonderful. See it, I'm telling you, through May 2. And finally, Faction of Fools, The House of Two Doors. The Capitol Fringe has got a little thing going called Wattage, and they're doing stuff through May 9th in the district at 607 New York Avenue. They're exploratory stuff, interesting stuff. I saw a crazy thing by Faction of Fools called The House with Two Doors, using a lot of that commedia dell'arte, masks on and exaggeration and stuff like that. Just terrific. Hope you've been watching on the screen the information, how to get to these people.